Our first speaker is a veteran from the Ignite FinCon stage, all the way from England. He crossed the pond to be with us. Jordon Cox will teach us all we need to know about being British.
Warning. This presentation's side effects include cravings for Doctor Who, Downton Abbey, and Sherlock. So, my name is Jordon Cox, and I'm from the land that thinks that putting sheep's intestines into a stomach and cooking them for dinner are a good idea. It's not. So, a couple of years ago, I did a talk about why Americans are so weird, but I realized I didn't actually tell you all about how we British people do it, how we go about our day, and how we be British. So, after this presentation, hopefully you'll all be fully fledged Brits, and if you ever come to the land of England, you'll fit right in. So I must start off by saying I'm sorry. For no real reason other than the fact that I'm British. Because we British apologise for absolutely everything. Even if we've done nothing wrong, we will tell you we're sorry. We are the nation that if we get hit by a truck, even if it's not our fault, we'll apologise to the truck. Now, we have to apologize for a few things ourselves. We have to apologize for Marmite, beheading people, Simon Cowell. I mean, the list goes on. One thing we're actually quite well known for is queuing and waiting up in line, even if there's absolutely no need to. I mean, we will queue up for anything. Have you ever seen people queue up for a bus in an orderly fashion? That is England. That is our people. I mean, if you could take a snapshot of every single country, in Spain there'd be bullfighting, in Italy there'd be like gladiators and fighting, in England it would be me queuing like this. Now, Britain's a fairly safe place. We don't actually have guns. So if a policeman comes up to you, if you get in trouble with the law, they don't come at you with a gun. They come at you with something very different, something British. They come up with you at this. Now, for a country that doesn't like to be ridiculed, having a policeman coming up to you with what looks like a Harry Potter wand isn't a good way to go about it. Can't you just imagine him like pointing it at a criminal and going, "Arresto!" Now, I have a theory that whoever came up with our town names was high on tea leaves, because nobody can pronounce our town names, like Loughborough, Leicester, nobody can pronounce them. This is my favorite. It's Lanfair Pegwillig Gorgeric Windrobel Antisilio Gogogoch, which is an actual town in Wales. And if you've never heard of it before and you're baffled, so is that weather presenter that had to say it. It's not good. Now, our love for tea is very, very true. If I could rename Starbucks Tea-Bucks, I would be on the floor praising. I would love it. We actually love tea so much that in our schools, we feel like it's necessary to teach our children about how to make the perfect cup of tea. Because why learn about photosynthesis when you can learn how to put hot water and a tea bag into a cup and add a splash of milk to make the perfect brew? That is science. Now, what I love about Americans is you're so patriotic. Like, there's American flags flying everywhere. We really don't have that in Britain. There's only one time when we're ever patriotic, and that's when we're winning. This was the scenes from the World Cup this year. We actually did very well. And when we were winning, everyone was like, "Yeah, England is great. We love England." I kid you not. The second we lost, it changed to this. "Oh, England is terrible. We are so shopping." It's very different in the UK as well. Especially with our brands in the supermarket. We tend to do this thing where we take your American brands and change them slightly to make them more British and to get like one up on you guys as well. So these are a few examples. Milky Way is our Mars. Cottonelle is Andrex, my personal favorite. Lay's is Walker's. I can imagine someone in the branding room going, "We don't lay like those Americans. We are a nation of Walkers." Now, I feel like I have to explain a little bit about Brexit being here. It'll be rude not to. The best way I can explain it to you is Britain got very drunk one night, and they unfriended Europe on Facebook. And now we're going through this long, drawn-out process of filing for divorce, trying to figure out where all our stuff's going to go, and trying to figure out what we're doing with our love child Ireland. So that's Brexit in a nutshell. Now, a few final things. You already know this, but I'm just letting you know to finish off. We all live in castles, as you know. I mean, we all know each other. There's not many people on the island. Our favourite breakfast is fish and chips. We made you. Beyoncé's UK equivalent is Queen Elizabeth II, and I'm so sorry for taking up 5 minutes of your time.